John Oakland Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David. Now they'll run it to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throwing right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are due.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And this was knocked away incomplete, and that's probably a good thing for this defense because they were in the neutral zone, and that was a free play.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It'll be 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And now the ball is knocked free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off. That's number 10. Bringing it back. Stopped at the 6th.
Bro, come on, bro. Get right.
The play action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. With the catch, it's Thomas. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage on first down, second and goal from the 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, a first half turnover. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Broussard. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. And the quarterback will take a sack.
Go ahead, son, bro. You niggas tripping.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that break. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Oh, he's got some space. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. It's Sanford. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Scrambling away.
This nigga dropped that hoe.
Everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the handoff. It's Sanford. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sanford. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. The Cougars are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
What a game changer.
The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the fourth. Got a man, it's Perry. Oh, what a move to get room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time.
Converts on fourth down, still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a way to pick up the first down. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. Now on first and 10 from the 35. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanford.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Snaps it in the shotgun. Spits it out to the back. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. That's the
Bro. Like, I don't want this fucking stand, bro. Damn quarterbacks. Oh, he's right there, bro.
I'm all in. Just like I did with the rap, just like I did with the trap, nigga, I'm all in.
Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
Hey, Dallas, ready to upgrade your ride? Stop.
Wants to throw on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Broussard. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's first and 10. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on second and short. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And the Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's ability.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got a man, it's Young. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for room, it's Sanford. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run play action. He'll take the deep shot. Caught at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now.
Get the fuck, bro.
He's thrown a dozen of them. He's at the and he's going to score. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Gives it on the option. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. That's reeled in. It's Sanford. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback's got the first. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And the offense sees man-to-man and right away trying to attack that slant route. Like, make an easy pitch and catch, but how about the coverage? Nice coverage on the back end, staying in his hip pocket and getting his hand on the football.
Makes the catch. It's Broussard. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in his own day in Colorado to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead going around the outside.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that
I don't really see the safety out there either.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. Past the 30. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Perry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. There's a hit. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And now they'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Makes the quick grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Sanford. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again. This time a 47-yard. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
There he goes. Touchdown, Cougar! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Quickly out for the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I think it's warmed up. Oh, it's so warmed up. Ooh, 23? I want more in the spin than I did up there. That's disgusting. Holy moly! It's 530, 13, 13 is like $43. That was a $43 hit. That was the biggest hit I've gotten. I've gotten the wheel twice up there. Dude, that $100 just has to drop eventually. It keeps doing the same thing. It drops right 3 times in a row. I finally got you. It's like that. We're so back. We are so back. I'm not going to get lucky again. Unless I don't pull out. Never give up. Never give up. Need the spin right now. Pretty, please, pretty, please. Give me the spin, please. I got it. This becomes 100, I think. Oh my gosh. $200. Oh my gosh. Printing. Please stop. Don't give me the spin again. I am getting greedy. I am greedy. $40. Whatever. Don't even care. For all that, we made $250. If you're ever in a state that has slot machines and gas stations, you got it. Super bonus. Please, if you're ever in super bonus, please, super bonus. Number it. Stop. Let's go. Super bonus. As I was about to leave, I saw a building that had slot machines in it, and there's a slot in there that you cannot find anywhere, so I have to play it. Will it pay, or will I lose today? I don't know what this is. I've never seen this, but they say it's good. Jaguar Gems, and I only need $120 to hit this bonus. Watch this. I usually do $200, but I'm confident I can get this done at $120. 5 cent and D now, max bet of $4 a spin. First spin ever on this. This is a fast machine, too. Come on, I know you want to pop. I would imagine 3 of them is guaranteed bonus. Whoever recommended this slot to me, you better hope I get the bonus. Because so far, this looks like it's just taking my money. Come on. Stop messing around. It's my last spin. Come on.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Utah Utes.
Doesn't matter. What a weak bonus. Weak bonus.
I'm watching that 25,000, bro.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the run, it's Perry. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out through the 28. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? All right, guys, let's talk Houston. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Utah Utes offense will try to get something. Okay, ready? Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Trying play action. Starts to scramble to the left. He caught it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, the attempt is no good. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thurman. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. By cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Here comes the heat. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Houston! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Well, just as you would expect. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Buying some time. Throwing on the run. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be his second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really...
Oh, come on, bro.
Got him at the 27.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these...
Breaks into the open. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Splits the upright. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Young. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Got the first himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Power football with the run. Across the 45. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down for this offense. Throws for the tight end. And this will be
He's been dropping shit lately. I don't like
hit
safety.
there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week, you got to be ready to execute in the red zone.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
I like the aggressiveness.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. Moves it forward just a bit to pick up a 1 to the 35.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Plows through the defense. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He went to the Canes, but they supposed to won, bro. He bullshitted, bro. Y'all not understand who they were going against? Yeah, I do though. They were going against the motherfucking Ohio State motherfuckers. Y'all don't understand that they got a receipt. Yeah, take that big. Hey.
To know me is to know I don't give a fuck. This bitch at work, she gonna walk past because she mad. Because this bitch had my name in her mouth. When I told her to keep my name out her mouth, and I told this other girl that she called her a 5. So this bitch mad, so she gonna walk by while I'm talking to this boy. She gonna walk by to that, hey Leo. Yeah, I don't give not one funky fuck, bitch. You cool? You ain't my motherfucking friend, bitch. You 37 years old, ho. I don't give a fuck about you. The fuck? And she was giving me dirty looks and shit. Bitch, I said what I said. Keep my name out your ready, funky ass, dirty ass, snaggletooth ass mouth, bitch. Fuck.
If we don't drive like these, what is...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls it in. It's Sanford. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Got it.
Oh, I thought he was on my team. I'm tripping.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they
Thought he
have a
was gonna give
first
me a
down at
block.
the 43. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Sanford. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires downfield. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking left.
Oh.
That 3rd down pass left.
Throw the freaking ball right.
It's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
I had no reason to be even throwing it like this.
He's
He did doing good. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Rushes on him. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on
third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 40, there he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cougars have moved it inside the 20. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to go up top. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And now when
niggas on the block, shit, I'm fucking good, yo.
Over that pitch on the option. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He wants to go deep.
Oh, my God.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Quarterback adapting. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
What? I was pressing registered. Whoa.
Back at the 45. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run, but
there he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Back to pass on second down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some.
I'm also catalyst. I have 3-inch catalyst mid pipes paired with a 3-inch MBRP exhaust. So I'm literally 3-inch all the way back from the headers back.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Broussard. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Thurman. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Cougars have pushed it inside the 20. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanford. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That is taking me down.
They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Oh, what the fuck? What is my lineman doing? Why are they free?
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Bro, why are they free? Why are they running around free?
They knock him down back at the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll mark this one at the...
Niggas running around free around this
look
hole.
what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't think I know.
You know?
Mister, you wanna put the plates?
Yes, sure.
You want this to do this way?
You will do this way.
I will do, but I mean this is heavy one.
No, you're a better man. You are stronger than me.
Is my fan supposed to be this loud? Like, I was in the store and you can hear it in the store, bro. I don't know if it's normal or not. Is my fan supposed to be this loud? Like, I was in the store.
excited. I got my vinyl styles to throw in the back of my truck right here, man. So I got my...
Down the line, I thought I had a lot of time, but if you don't believe in God, I'm gonna settle that right. Down the line. Down the line.
Oh, we in this thing. Oh man, I don't see us in there yet, but I think I will have to win this game. For sure, we'll have to win this game. I will for sure have to win this game. Yeah, I will for sure have to win this.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with On the run, it's Sanford. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. We've made it this... Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Nice move there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line. Closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd.
Oh my God, I touched the wrong move.
He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah.
Looking deep down the right side.
Damn.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Sanford. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Oh, there it is.
Oh, nobody's blocking.
Will get to him at the 25. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put their return to a stop. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it up to 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is...
Why don't you keep your flappers on? Where are you going? At least I know you're going somewhere. You got your shade for that. You got to win.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Goes to the option.
God damn it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's going to take off. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. It'll be 3rd and long. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
You know, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm out there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Wants to throw.
I know it's coming. They're waiting.
Against the clock. The short hands. It's Thurman.
Why would I skip it? Wow.
Why said it? You said scared.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Caught near the sticks. It's Sanford. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone, right at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh!
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
You can't! Cougars!
Made the grab in the end.
But Spice Love can get it any time. It's crazy. Jim should be able to get it any time. Girl, shut up.
I don't think he wanted the way you talking.
Leaves it with the running back.
Hey, boy, walking that way? Walking that way? You ain't got to no damn hill. 6 weeks.
Second and 11.
You shut up.
Back to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a hit. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Houston. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Ain't shit over here for you. Ain't shit in there for you. Ain't got no socks. Ain't got no socks. Ain't got no socks. If I do, I'm trying to curl it up. Kendra, I need these.
You didn't even know it was in there.
Why, digging in my why I can't find my socks?
Comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Broussard. That's 20. He's got space.
Now they done it
And he'll be
so
right out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And you, the hops.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very...
Out. Too much coloring.
What's he looking on here for? I think it's just over here.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work.
What the fuck
Guys, you want to be
put
productive
the
here and not
down,
go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. It's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it. They should be able to nail this one out.
I have to stop my
He's
shit.
done a great job all game making the right decisions, but knowing when to pull it.
You woke up this morning talking about some shit.
He's continuing to make the right decision time and time again.
When I get some money.
Rides to back and leads, finding an escape route. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts.
You must have to go all the way to
defense, so this is going to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Well, this was
that's all I heard.
showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field.
You're bad with money.
What did you have to show from Harder ain't nothing?
I can show the receipts.
That's all receipts.
I can show the receipts of everything I did. So
I think this will be a slow motion. So I can catch it.
Hey, she got these purple ass shoes on, burgundy ass. She with some.
Nigga, I'm going to get fit. Fuck you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. We need to buy you some Nike stuff. We're going to put your name on them.
Yeah, that's going to stop you. A whole Benny Boop picture was on my socks. Did that stop you? Fuck no, you come around, walk around here, keep digging, stretch my shit out.
You don't care.
I most definitely cared. I ain't seen them socks since.
I don't know where they is.
Exactly.
That should be in your house. That's the reason why my socks disappearing in the house. Why my socks disappearing?
How?
Where are my socks since you been wearing them?
On your wide ass feet.
So you saying I lost them in the house?
You folks definitely lost my baby boot socks.
In the house?
They should have never been on your feet. Now, when I get back, wrong with that too.
With what? You ain't took no shower yesterday.
Boy, shut the fuck up because
It's different. I might smell some salmon.
You will not smell no salmon. If anything, he gonna smell you.
No, I ain't getting none of that. I took a shower.
No, you are the last person.
I took a shower.
I just screwed you this last morning.
I took a shower.
And you didn't care.
I took a shower.
Go
stuff. Feed my babies. We need to get some food too.
Let me request this.
Request what?
The rent.
Yeah. We need to get some food. Since we take care of the animals.
Okay. Well, it's $25, so I got half on it.
Okay, good. You need most of it.
Just put gas in my car.
What's that mean? You're gonna have to put some more in the leg. You talking about going somewhere? You tell me all your plans. Where y'all going?
Hey, Jay.
I'll be off in time. I know I got her, but I know I got her. I've seen this face before, so I know she probably friend me once y'all got cool. That's how I ain't found her. I most definitely seen that face. Nope, I'm gonna shit on myself. Go ahead and get off this game.
They come to the gym.
No, that's out this game. Like